Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And they hand it off to the back. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the Mountaineers are going to keep this drive moving.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
And now the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's third down now. Quarterback drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's Finley. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He's moving out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And it's blocked. The kick was low. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big hit at the end, but even a fresh set of downs. The Owls come to the line in a hurry up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Trucks through the defender. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Scanning the field, it's Jefferson. And it's caught. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. The Owls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Owls.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Went after, up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the handoff. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Sox were able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Setting the back in motion. The offense stays on the field on 4th down. Wonder if the kicker's previous miss factored into the decision. And he'll set up to throw. Finds his man, has the first down. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. Wideouts now clustered. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Makes a quick catch. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but
the sophomore able to get home with the sack. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Here's a target, and it's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs, and
they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Temple offense out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Back to pass. It's Jefferson. Receiver makes the catch, and the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on 3rd down now? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And the Owls are going to keep this drive rolling. And looking to throw now on first down. He pulls in the catch. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to 36. The tackle made by the sophomore quarterback, showing us the arm strength.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Runs right over the defender. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
It's a shotgun run call. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The Owls hustle to the line to run that hurry up. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And the Owls looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. And they'll try the quarterback sneak.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a third and goal.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Jefferson. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Temple. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And the point after is good. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Caught quickly. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. The quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on third down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing the football.
The Mountaineers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's moving out of the pocket. It's reeled in. It's Finley. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Here's the second down play. And the same runner's got it again. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this big a stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Oh, and it's blocked. Oh, and they scoop it up. Can they make something happen here? Pass midfield. Out past the 30. At the 10. All the way back to the end zone for 2 points. Somehow, they're back in front. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And the defense will call timeout here. The age-old practice of trying to ice the kicker. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Long enough and good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Mountaineers will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Owls offense is back out on the field now. To the air, it's Jefferson. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Shotgun formation here on third down. Looking right, this one caught. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Dropping back, it's Jefferson. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Owls will have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Owls. Championship game, and there is nobody who can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
It was one of the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He makes the catch and stays in bounds for the 2-point conversion. What a play. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown, Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. An effective play, good for a first down to the 35. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And looking for a big play here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
The Mountaineers are on the move here. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The sure hands. It's Finley. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
What an extra dimension to this offense when you can throw a quarterback design run and not just pick up 5 or 6 yards, but a big gain and a touchdown. This guy is special.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Temple offense back on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Owls hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying for a fourth down completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Temple. Made the defense look slow that time.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Let's go.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Throws to the tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Owls. Wow, what a play, defensive score.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back and do a pick 6 in the last possession. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
It's a quick grab. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
They'll make the first down, and that scramble, that's a tough one for this defense to give up.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
And the Mountaineers line up on 1st and 10 now. And they'll give it to the back. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Completion makes it 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looking to pass, it's Jefferson. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33. The Owls hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
He'll avoid this sack, but is brought down after a short gain. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Important 2nd down play coming up. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Touchdown, Temple. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Checks this down to the running back. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The Mountaineers are in the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. Slides to avoid the big hit.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the sophomore making an impact play. The offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And that'll do it. We have a national champion.